What is going on, beer tubers? Take 74. Not really. We are here with yet another episode, and it's not really a beer review, even though this beer is in cans now and it looks sick AF. But yeah, the Kingpin, if you will, released a video today on his YouTube channel. BeerGeekNation.com. Chris Stelz, I believe he's out of Pennsylvania somewhere. I don't even know. But either way, he released a video today, kind of talking like it was an update video post the holidays. He hasn't uploaded in like 3 to 4 weeks. Apparently, people are kind of losing their shit, wondering where he's at, if he's finished, whatever. I just guess I want to take a moment to assimilate and understand where Chris is coming from, because you know, in our personal lives as entertainers, where you're putting out, and Chris has for the past 2 to 3 years, consistent videos every other day. He's not missed a beat in probably 3 years. And say what you will about his MO and his recording style and whatnot, but you know what? He produces consistent content, and that's what keeps a lot of you coming back, and it's in a format in which you all like. So hats off to Chris for doing that. And he took some time away, and people kind of started wondering what's going on. And I have to be able to take a step back from my own personal grievances, in which the video stirred up. It stirred up a lot of emotion with me. And I thought that, well, hey, hang on a second, before I get all pissed off and salty because I'm a small guy in a big pond, maybe there's more to be said than what the video actually portrayed. Maybe Chris is truly going through some major things at home, at work. It doesn't really matter what it is, but you know what? We all go through our own personal demons and our own bullshit, and it can affect our ability to provide content as content creators. So, taking away all the BS of that video and whatever you want to make of it, you know, Chris did mention it was lonely at the top and it was a noisy arena. Those were direct verbatim quotes that, you know, were whatever. And then he talked about people not commenting in the BeerTube community on his videos, and he talked about you know, low subscriber count channels. How do they even survive? Well, guess what, Chris? You were the inspiration in which a lot of us found the motivation to get behind a camera and talk about our love and our passion of craft beer. So that should motivate you in one way, shape, or form. But at the same time, you talked about not feeling included. And you talked about not feeling like everyone's on, you know, as one united nation for craft beer, and how craft beer has become boring. So I guess my solution to you, Chris, is that you've done something very, very right in this industry, in which, for whatever motivations any of us have, or passions we have, you've amassed a absurd subscriber count. I don't even know how you did it, and I think it's awesome. You've got the website, you had the merch. I can't even imagine how many hours and dollars you poured into what is now Beer Geek Nation. I remember thinking when I started YouTube of, how do I get the Beer Geek Nation music? And I thought about, you know, putting the logo of Beer Geek Nation, like a citizen of Beer Geek Nation, kind of how Ryan Rashawn did, and how a couple other beer tubers did, and I never pursued it any further, and I just kind of did my own thing, and you know how my channel went. So I guess this is an open invitation, a call to arms, if you will, where why don't we, instead of having a bickering rap battle via YouTube videos, why don't we just try to come together and collaborate and listen, if you will. Yeah, you see what I did there. But no, it'd be cool to try to you know, amass and try to cover the whole nation. I mean, there's so much happening in craft beer. There's 5,200 plus breweries. You can touch on a certain, you know, geographical range. I could touch on the Midwest. Joe can hit the West Coast. Nathan can hit east of you or south of you, and then Darwin. I mean, we can all come together and cover all of craft beer as an idea. So if you seriously are going through a lot of shit, man, reach out to me. can find my email address. It's Eric, ERIKWOOD86 @gmail.com. Drop me a line. I'd love to shoot some content with you, and we can try to figure out a way to respur or rekindle your interest in beer tubing, and it can be whatever you want, man. But I mean, for you to just want to hang it up, something bad has to have had happened, and that's your business, and that's okay. We're all here, we're all a nation, and we're all behind you, literally in subscriber count. But we're all doing the same thing because we love one thing, and that's the beverage in front of us. So yeah, sorry if it sounds discombobbled or confusing or whatever, but yeah, you were kind of the reason I started doing this channel. So without further ado, if you guys who are watching this video would like to share this on Chris's page, I don't entirely feel confident that this message will make it out to him, but I hope he does see this, and I hope everyone can understand that all of us as creators of content do go through some major things in our lives. We're all human, right? You guys do too. So thanks to each and every one of you who watch these videos, share these videos, like these videos, subscribe to this channel. It's been a lot of fun doing it and up until this point, but we kind of got to support somebody who's in need, regardless of how we may or may not feel about some of their recording decisions or how they do things. You know, we all do things differently. That's what makes us unique, and that's why you guys subscribe to probably 20 different channels, and that's why you keep tuning in. So without anything else, I don't really have anything else to say, and try to do the right thing here. So cheers.